Okay, yo, welcome back, welcome to the channel. It is, you know who I am. You clicked on the video. Okay, welcome back, guys. Welcome back. We got another video today. So we're not doing any music today. At least I don't think. I might do another video here that might be, but based on the time, I don't know. We'll see. But okay, so you might have already seen this by the title, but okay, so I don't know why this video even halfway interests me, but it does, because I've never quite heard of this before. So this lady here, apparently she's a plus size model that struggles with anorexia. So it's like it almost seems like unreal, but I don't know. Apparently, it's a real thing. I found this video from a guy, Elge Intensity. He normally does CrossFit videos, just basically showing their bad form. I guess you would almost call his YouTube like a satire YouTube, I guess. But anyway, I saw this and I was like, no, this can't be real. So I'm here today to check this out to see what she says, and really, I guess, get a better understanding, because to me what would it be called, like an anomaly? Not even an anomaly. What's the word? Where the statement itself is contradictory. Starburst commercials used to talk about it. But anyway, let's check it out. Let's see what she says and get into this.
Model Tess Holliday revealing her battle with anorexia. With eating disorders on the rise during the pandemic, Kana Whitworth spoke exclusively to Holliday about her struggle and what she wants others to know. Good morning, Kana.
Michael, good morning. Now, she says it was hard for her to hear that diagnosis, confusing even. And this morning, she says she's proof that eating disorders don't discriminate.
This morning, supermodel Tess Holliday revealing her struggle with anorexia. The mother of two saying she was recently diagnosed by a psychologist.
Wait, so was she smaller before and then got bigger? Because my thing, no, she wasn't, obviously, because she was a plus size model first, and then now she just now got this diagnosis. But anyway, number one.
But has ultimately been struggling with disordered eating most of her life.
I always thought that I overate. But then people in my life would say, oh yeah, I eat more than Tess. And it was almost like I wore it as a badge of honor.
Known for loving and celebrating her curves as a...
I'm not being fun. I'm not making fun, guys. This is serious, but it almost seems like I don't know if she's serious. So I get, okay, people in your life are saying that they eat more than you, but are they actually eating more? People say a bunch of stuff, you know what I mean? It's those people, we all know these people that say, oh my God, I hadn't eaten anything today. But they had breakfast, they had some lunch. It's just that they're hungry at the moment, and they just said that. You know what I mean? So it's and they're more so meaning that they haven't eaten a lot today, not that they hadn't eaten anything really all day. So oh no, man. Let's keep going and see. Let's go.
A body positive activist, Holliday has been receiving support for her honesty from many, but also being questioned by some online about how she could love her body and also have an eating disorder.
I've had a lot of messages from folks that are anorexic that are livid and angry because they feel like I'm lying.
Okay. Just throwing it out. Okay, whew. So I'm not the only one that finds this questionable. Because, bro, first, hold on. Let's see if we got to look up. Let's see if we can open up another tab here. Let's go to Google. And let's see if we can get define anorexia. Yeah. Let's just define anorexia. Okay. It says lack or loss of appetite for food as a medical condition, an emotional disorder characterized by an obsessive desire to lose weight by refusing to eat. I really feel like this last one kind of, this like brings it home here. An emotional disorder characterized by an obsessive desire to lose weight by refusing to eat. Okay, and I've also heard of atypical anorexia. So I just know that from psychology class. So I don't know. Atypical. Let's see if we can find this. Atypical anorexia more common. Additionally, generally in a prevalence of studies of eating disorders, atypical anorexia tends to be reported at higher rates than typical anorexia. So this is problematic as well, because it might be that for those presenting symptoms of anorexia, it's more common to be atypical than typical. But I need to know like actually what does atypical anorexia mean? Refers to an intense fear of weight gain and an extreme restriction of food and energy intake without extreme weight loss or very low body weight. So, okay, so maybe she has atypical then? Because it says, I'm gonna stay away from that right there. Fear of gaining weight. But it says extreme restriction of food and energy intake but it's without the extreme weight loss. Because like typically you see somebody lose like a bunch of weight, like they would go from like, let's say 150 to they would drop down to like 90 pounds, hypothetically, like within a matter of weeks. Or you'll see like 20 pounds dropped in like a matter of weeks, and it would be like up and down, up and down, up and down like this. But okay, so maybe she has atypical, is what we're going for here. Maybe. Let me see if I can get back to the video. Ah, man, did we lose it? Oh, okay, here we go. So, all right, so at least we got like a premise of maybe it's atypical, maybe.
But advocating for diversity in larger bodies, and so I think.
Wait, what?
People hearing plus size, but advocating for diversity.
Hold on.
I've had a lot of messages from folks that are anorexic that are livid and angry because they feel like I'm lying. I am plus size, but advocating for diversity in larger bodies. And so I think for people hearing me say I'm anorexic was really jarring.
Okay, what does that even mean? Advocating for diversity in larger bodies? Like, see, man, this is what I don't really get about like this, like this PC culture, like, because I don't really know exactly what that even means right there. Advocating for advocating for diversity of larger bodies. But like, to my understanding, anorexia is it's a mental issue that's displayed through the physical. So she just says she wants more people with larger bodies to have more mental health issues. Because that doesn't sound productive at all. I mean, because they already have mental health issues, I guess, associated with people that are larger already. And I thought the whole idea of bringing up mental health awareness was to help people address those issues, to get clarity and of their mental health, and also to get better mental health. So why would you advocate for more diversity of? That doesn't make sense.
Dietitian Anna Sweeney says, if you think that most eating disorders are visible conditions, you're wrong. Eating disorders don't have to look a certain way.
I understand.
Okay, yeah, whoa, hold on. Yes, but no. Like, okay. If, okay, this is the best way I can relate it to. You know those people that have, what is that disorder? It's not with the thyroid, is it? It's with the other gland. I can't remember. But basically, you produce you don't have, so what, ghrelin makes you hungry and leptin makes you stop eating. It tells you that you're full, but you don't have enough leptin to tell you to stop, so you become basically gluttonous and you pack on a bunch of weight because you eat too much. But okay, like that's real though. So like, and you would associate a larger person with that. I get what you're saying. Like every eating disorder, like I'm sure it is kind of hard to tell somebody that's bulimic. I'm sure it's kind of a tough one. I don't know if that applies to anorexia though. I just don't get that, because I mean, if you're somebody that's watching this and you know a lot about this field, please put this in the comments to correct this. Because to me, this is where I'm at. I feel like this might be a tad bit misleading. I think she's misleading the public, and I believe that other lady that they just showed too, whoever that is, that dietitian, I think she is as well. Because again, I think this kind of plays into that PC stuff and this woke culture that we see right now. Because no, man, anorexia has kind of some clear signs. What is that? People talk about very large hands that can be distorted. And large in proportion to like their arms and the rest of themselves, swollen hands, in a sense, swollen knuckles that are now seem like inflamed, like sunken in faces. Again, that would seem like we were talking about, and that's all associated with the typical. Now the atypical was like, they still have a fear of eating, and you don't see the extreme shifts in weight loss. But it didn't say anything about them being large, though. So they could still be normal and like normal in a sense of have a relatively average body composition and still be anorexic. So it's more of a mental game there. But that is, yeah, this is very misleading right here.
And that people look at me and I don't fit what we have seen presented as, the diagnosis for anorexia. But then for me, that tells me that there's a larger problem, which I've been actually saying for years, is that we have a lack of diversity and representation in the world.
Eating disorders are extremely common and may affect nearly 1 in every 10 people. According to a recent study, about 9% of the U.S. population, almost 29 million people, will have an eating disorder in their lifetime. And the numbers are on the rise during the pandemic. The National Eating Disorders Association reporting a 41% increase in calls to their helplines. Holiday sharing highs and lows, including her divorce, with over 2 million followers on Instagram.
Okay. Now we're getting to it. Now we're getting to the basis of this. All right. So, I got a theory here. Let me get that. I got a theory. Oh, y'all ready to go with me here? Here's my thing. All right. So, she's a plus size model. All right. That's how she's built her career. She is now newly divorced. She's about to lose a bunch of weight. I'm calling it right now. Today, I'm calling it. She's about to try to drop a bunch of weight. But, again, it goes back to this PC woke culture. That would make her lose a lot of her fan base. That would probably make her lose majority, if not all of her fan base, because she's been such a big advocate of body positivity, being plus size, being who you are, according to them, self-proclaimed. So if she loses weight, then they're like, oh, you traded on us. Similar to how they did Adele. Like, everybody remember that when they were like, oh, Adele, after she went through her divorce, then she started getting in shape. She talked about she just wanted to have a healthier lifestyle. She was doing basically what her doctors told her to do, to have a more healthy, productive lifestyle. She said it wasn't associated with her divorce. She just knew there was issues she had to address, because I believe she even spoke about like depression after her divorce. And that was one issue she could address like on a day-to-day basis that could be helpful for her overall life. So just taking that away. And people tried to kill her for that though. Like kill her in the sense of like they talk so bad about her. They stop supporting her. Oh yeah, that's exactly what this lady's doing. This is not real. But if she says that she's anorexic, then you got the mental health game there, and you have now a label for your disorder. It's not just you saying you want to do something else. You now have a label for it, and in this PC woke culture, that's all you need. And then people will champion you because they'll say, you don't know her story, you don't know her life, you didn't live it. She's having a battle with that every day. You don't know how it goes. It became clear. Okay, see, I needed to see this for myself to hear it. Yeah, man, I see it right now.
Others that might be facing a similar battle.
You wrote, I'm the result of a culture that celebrates thinness and equates that to worth, but I get to write my own narrative. So tell me, what is
her own narrative?
I mean, the sky's the limit. I actually feel like I can take on the things that life is throwing my way, and I have been happier in the last 6 months through my recovery than I've been in my entire life. I feel whole. I feel at peace. I really feel in my power.
And she says her dietitian has her focusing on eating 3 meals a day, and she's doing Pilates. Also, the Cleveland Journal of Medicine did a study finding that restrictive eating disorders tend to be under-recognized in patients with larger bodies. Guys?
Okay, Keenan, thanks very much.
Because those are
hey there, GMA fans.
Doesn't even... What? Hold on, dude. Because one, I need to find what this word is that I was thinking of. When you say a statement that is contradictory. A statement that contradicts itself. A paradox. That's what it is. A paradox. This was the word I was thinking of. Starburst commercials. They used to do oxymorons. Oxymoron is a self-contradicting word or group of words. That is what that is. An oxymoron. Yeah. A plus size model that's anorexic. Dude, as I was saying, I'm not making fun because look, mental health issues are a serious deal. People with anorexia are serious. I know some people that have dealt with that, and you saw it. And I'm calling BS right here, bro. Like, I really am. I think it's just because she wants to now lose weight and she wants to do a different path in life, but she can't. She's become a public figure and she doesn't want to lose her following. So with that, you gotta have a label on that as to why you're doing it in this type of culture that she's involved herself in. So now this just clears the way for that. And no, dude, otherwise it doesn't make sense. And she's trying to make it make sense with this press run that she's doing. Because I never even knew who this lady was until I saw this pop up. And Elgin Intensity, I saw he put up a video. So I just knew it was going to be worth looking into. Yeah, man. As I was saying, mental health is serious. Eating disorders are serious. As we see, like what they say, 26 million Americans will experience something of an eating disorder in their lifetime. I absolutely believe that. So that I feel like when you go about stuff like this, when you try to use things like this to your advantage, I can't say that it makes a mockery of those people and what they're going through, but it definitely skews the vision of people like myself that are on the outside that are trying to get a better understanding of what's going on. You know what I mean? It's just, if I read what anorexia is, and then I see somebody that says they have anorexia and they match all this, it's like, yep, that makes sense. And she's advocating for, no, you can't just pick it, like you can't just pick it by what it is. No, but that's kind of how medicine is. Like, what's that saying that they say, like in the medical field? When you hear hooves, think of horses, not zebras. You don't go for the outlier, the anomaly of the situation. You go for what is going by the textbook of what you see in front of you. Now, I'm not saying she doesn't have some type of eating disorder, but I don't believe anorexia is the one. I believe she may have gotten into a fear of eating because she may have became unhappy with herself and things of that sort. But that could take us down a whole nother deep dive. And I don't want to sound like I'm bashing her, but I am calling absolute BS on this. That's not real. What's her name? Tess Holiday? Nah. No. No, I don't apologize. No. You're lying. You are lying. I'm with those people that are calling you out for that. Absolutely. But anyway, thank you all for watching. If you do have mental health issues, and you do feel like you have anorexia or anything like that, or you're unsure, I advise you to seek help. People don't make fun of people that have real issues, because especially I think this is one good thing that I guess PC culture has brought is awareness. It's all the extra stuff that they come with that is downput. Yo, I just saw this video has 454 upvotes, but 3,000 dislikes. People, she's a liar. You can't be a fat activist and anorexic. Wow. Okay. Anyway, I apologize. So yeah, if you do have anything of that sort, I advise you seek the proper help. Get in touch with the right people. Don't be afraid to at least address it. Even if it turns out that that's not what applies to you, it's better to talk to someone and figure it out if that is what's going on with you, than for that to be going on and you never address it. Because I'm sure there's people here that love you and they want to get you the help that you deserve, and they will be willing to help you get that help that you deserve. So don't just go on about it, but at the same time, don't be somebody that is looking to make your own gain out of a struggle that a lot of people go through. And I'm kind of directing that at her right here. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Also check out my podcast. It's called the Ambitious Journey Podcast. You can actually find that podcast on YouTube. If you just go over to our YouTube channel, if you go over to YouTube, type in our name, you can find that over there. All the episodes, you can watch them all. Or you can listen to the audio of that podcast on any major platform that you listen to podcasts on. And also anything that's associated with me, guys, you can find in the description section. So for instance, like the podcast, Instagram, YouTube. Well, obviously you would be on YouTube to look at the description, but things of that sort, anything associated with me, it's always in the description of every one of my videos. So you can go there and find all the links for that type of stuff. We're still on the road to 5K. We are still trying to get there. So hopefully soon we will. I believe we will. We are a lot closer than when we first started. But when we do, we're going to do a giveaway. We're going to give away a hat with my channel's logo, like this one right here, a t-shirt with my channel's logo, and a gift card. But more of those details as we get there. And, excuse me. That's all I got, man. Yeah, I don't believe it. But till next time.